Hey guys, it's me, Wade the Wallaby. Hey guys, it's me, Wade the Wallaby here. We're gonna be just, just talk, just random talk, just casually talk to me and to everybody in the world. We're just gonna basically just talk about random things that I think should be talked about. Anyway, NASA. Um, Oh yeah, by the way, I had to use my good microphone because this microphone was making noises on my last live stream. So I apologize if that was terrible audio. I extremely okay, whatever. Was extremely not as I intended to be that way. Is this good? I'm looking on my I can't hear what I'm saying, so I really don't know. So the gain. So it might be a bit better. It's a better audio right here. Yeah. Um, I mean, still in the basement. Oh, this song stuck in my head. Bird Fortress 3. Bird Debate. Birdiest Friend. Okay. This here I'm going to show you. And no, I'm going to put in in the description. There we go. Save. Thank goodness they have that. That's very useful. Very useful. Granick. Oh, also check this. Check this guy up. In this description is updating now. Save. All right. Just updating my description. Very helpful. You can update your description while you're live streaming. It's very fabulous. It's absolutely just amazing. Now, yeah, my camera's right here and my monitor's on here so you can see my pretty face. I have this light on. My mom didn't like it, so just decided I just, you know, I don't know. It's just I do need a haircut, you know. But my mom's planning on me getting a haircut. I'm just maybe that's music that I mean not music, but that video maybe it made me happy and it's just I don't know. Oh yeah, Wikipedia. Um, I don't like those bots. I don't like them. They're nasty on the servers. They're terrible. Hey, where is where is where is Netflix? I forgot his username. Play with I don't know. It just seems to be better quality for this one. I don't know. Oh. Oh. Whatever. I mean, Italian festival with Markiplier? What? Okay. You must like Markiplier really too much. But to be honest with you, Markiplier is good. Well, of course, PewDiePie, I sort of don't like him. In my opinion, I should say. Reason why is just the you have to pay money just to comment his live streams. And it's probably like a month. I mean, it's not like paying $11 for premium. And yes, I do have YouTube Premium. That's my mom's job. That's why I don't have to find every single commercial. I think Wrath the poor guy, I feel very sorry for him. Every single YouTuber that are suffering from Kimi guideline strikes and copyright strikes, I am so. I'm just. I feel you. And I know that everyone in the entire United States is in crisis. And, it's just other YouTubers have given up. Their depression and it's suffering. And I think air conditioning. Oh, yeah, since you're in the basement, you basically can see the insides of the house. But yeah, I guess it's normal. Obviously, what I was saying was the detail of my fur is much more important. I don't know. Maybe because this light is so bright that it actually reflects objects. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. Wow, even my detail of my hands, they're just, I don't know. What is going on? Is it just because the light detail? My hair? It's like every single detail. I mean, because I can actually see myself on this gigantic screen that I have. It's amazing. Um, I can show you right now. I can actually move my webcam. As you can see here, oh my god, the webcam's on fire. It literally is a nail desk when my mom used to work for a nail thing or something for people. And yeah, I bet my sound quality is much more better with this microphone. If it's not, I'm gonna be mad. I mean, I could just go and watch myself, but I don't want to. What does this button do? Is this that? Oh, create a poll. It's that creating a poll is much more harder. Oh, everybody out there is having a hard time, and it's just yeah. Don't look over there because it's just a bunch of bottles that I haven't put up there because I'm lazy, and that's why I am terribly lazy. And yes, I do shave. That's why I do look young in my voice. A lot of people, well, I should say a lot. So people call me like 5 years old or 12 years old, but I tell them I'm 20 years old. I bet they're thinking, no, that's impossible. You can't be 20 years old with a, cancerous autistic person like me. I'm not cancerous. I bet they don't say that, but I mean, it's just ridiculous. Ow, you might say that I'm actually autistic, and you're correct. And yeah, I know, right? You probably be like, what? That's impossible. Yeah, it is possible. If you don't believe me, then I was diagnosed in 2004. But yeah, I usually don't do my stimming on live streams because it's when I see myself, it makes me uncomfortable. So that's why I don't do it. And for you audience out there, because it's not mandatory to do it. And yes, I am not a professional, but I am actually grateful with the power of everything. I am exactly. It's just when I get happy, there's always something else out there that wants to push me down to the limits, and it just makes me upset. I can't believe how I'm even surviving all this stuff. And yeah. By the way, there is one thing that you need to watch out. If you don't want any copyright music on yourself, well, here's the sad thing. Apparently, YouTube Music Studio, they it's copyrighted. Why? It's stupid. It just gets worse and worse every day. You know what, people? I'm going to check on my profile. I think it's studio, I think. It's the studio. Of course, a warning. I know I have a warning. I hope they get a new person that runs YouTube, because whoever does that is stupid. No copyright. Good. Well, sometimes they hide it. So, what do I do? I think it's. Two years ago. Mom said that you get money, but apparently. Okay, so here's how it works. I think it's filtered. Copyright claims. Copyright claims, not clams. What is this? Good. I'm clean. So yeah, I'm clean. Good. I always get that weird feeling in my body when I don't. I'm very dry. It's terrible. That song is stuck in my head. It's linked in the description of what I'm talking about. It's stupid. Even though I clearly said in the title and the description saying only 18 years old can watch this. But you know what? YouTube's like, fuck you. And and they just slap me a warning. It's ridiculous. I followed the community guidelines. It clearly other people have a same type of playlist that is exact same title, and they didn't get in trouble. So why do I get in trouble? Because on my last channel, I privatized it. But I thought, well, if other people have it, then I could have it too. It's stupid. Why? I mean, I clearly state. Back then I was 18 years old, but still, actually, we're 19 or... I'm almost 21. I have to wait until January 15. Why? Oh, because YouTube is like... How come they saved me about twice in a row from copyright strike? Community guidelines. It's ridiculous. I guess YouTube doesn't care about you saying, parentheses. But I'm not going to make anything like that because I'm afraid that YouTube is like going to say, screw you, we're just going to give you a strike because we already gave you a warning. Back then, I had no strikes or community guideline strikes or copyright strikes. I was clean, and then all of a sudden, on January 5th, 2019, YouTube's like, fuck you, and they just terminate me for like no reason. And to this day, there's no reason. But apparently other people that like Wade Yellow would be, his channel was brought back up after years of him being terminated for no reason. Now, I bet you if my channel is back online, I will be extremely happy. Because if that is the case, I will finally able to get back to my old self and fix all those videos and remove all those copyrights to make sure that I don't get in trouble because how sensitive I am. That would be easy. And all of my old videos back in 2015, the Minecraft Wade, the original Minecraft Wade, it would be just great. But apparently not. But if it does, let me know if my channel has arrived, because if you do, probably type in Wade the Wallaby. I'm sure of you, it will be there, unless if there's an imposter. If there is, report that one, because I am the real Wade the Wallaby. And proficiencies, it actually says Wade the Wallaby. I took that back in 2016. Actually, Wade the Wallaby was actually a recent addition to, because back then I didn't know about furries. I digress. Back then, back in 2015, it's a long story about how I got to from werewolves, and then back then kangaroos. I've actually may even told about why I did it. I don't like talking about it because it makes me embarrassed, and most of it is actually private. But if you really want to have a detailed conversation about that, I'm sure of you maybe even on Discord, but maybe not on YouTube, because you probably would think, and then YouTube be like, that's inappropriate. It's just, I haven't said it yet, but, but yeah, if it does, I wonder how many subscribers. Apparently, here's the strange thing. I get more subscribers on the other channel, 166 subscribers. And it's ridiculous. Maybe one time I was unterminated, and then somehow I terminated back. My mom has been working on this thing for 2.5 years. Actually, maybe, 2.5 years. And I created this channel back in January 7th. And I was still in high school during my training. Actually, I actually got a job. I was so depressed in my life. I was super depressed. Maybe because those big playlists that I made, But if it is and YouTube did something wrong, I hope I get money back. I hope that you give some money, because I bought movies on there. Real money. I bought them and you don't give them back to me. So technically that's basically stealing. You're taking away something that I bought, that I own now, and then you took it away from me. And you were supposed to be this professional big community, It's just I'm not a lawyer. I never will be a lawyer. But I'll tell you one thing, my mom wanted to be a lawyer, but she couldn't because she was a female back in those days. So she had to plan B, and she had to go underground in a coal mine for 15 years. She has a lot of good stories about that because, she rarely surfaced up because it takes a long time to get down. It takes a long time to get up. Yeah, she literally was the advanced engineer in the mine. Yeah. You think a woman would be in a coal mine? She worked her ass so hard that even the doctor was like astonished of what condition she was. Now you don't see her buffed up. Well, back in 2007, she had cancer and then she became morbidly obese. I don't know. Maybe I forgot about how she got fat, but for some reason, she just water started appearing out, and then pizza started to grow on her legs. And she was a bad condition back in 2008. And this was the same time the Mars Phoenix lander was on Mars. And I was in kindergarten. Yeah, I was in kindergarten. because I was born in 2001 and 2007. Actually, I took early classes because of my disability, because I couldn't speak English. By the time I should have been speaking normal English, but I could not. All I did was growl, and I growled. That's why I have a very, very, very low voice, and very, very low voice. Because of that. Because I don't know. I'm not a professional autistic person. Miss Gibson is the top line around here. If you don't know her, she is the top notch. She knows about, she's professional. Although I think my mom could be, because if you think about it, my mom would definitely be worried. Yeah, I really want to say that, but I really want you guys, if you have anybody around here in Belleville or in Illinois, you have a person that's autistic, make Miss Gibson happen. I know it's expensive, but you will give you a lot of socialization. I would love to meet you, whoever you are, where male, female. It's not transgender. Ugh. Why? If you're, oh my god, it's so fucked up. Seriously, I'm swearing, because it is like ridiculous. Like, oh, it's disgusting. I don't even want to talk about it. Just switching genders, just cutting. They just surgically removed your penis off, and oh, it's so terrible. It's crazy. I don't want no one to take my no. I don't want my penis gone. No, no one does. Well, unless if you're that, but still, that's just ridiculous. It's unnatural, and it's just why. It's just, I know I'm being graphic, but I should actually put this up in 18 years old. But for you 13 years olds, I think you should actually learn to not change your gender. If you're a male, you're a male. If you're female, you're female, and you will have to be that. It's good for that, because once you're, I know they're probably saying that in the game Kindergarten, there's going to be a couch in the females' rooms, but that I've been in the females' room because there was a power outage in my junior high, and we had to go in the girls' bathroom. The lights were working in the girls' bathroom. I didn't go in there. Actually, I have been in the girls' bathroom with my mom a long time ago. So yeah. But yeah, at least you don't have any girls that scream at you every time you do that. If it's an emergency, yes, you probably need to go to the girls' bathroom. It's the same thing. Instead there's no urinals. But yeah, why would you change your gender? If you look at it, it's the same thing. Okay, first of all, I know about the furry community and about the stupid pride thing. I am 98% straight. The reason why, I'm actually should be 100%. But you remember, nobody's perfect, so that's why it's actually a lower number. But that doesn't mean I will actually start doing inappropriate things to other things. And, it's just, the people out there are crazy. It's ridiculous. And it's just morbid. It's just, I bet YouTube be like, I too. It's just terrible. I know I don't like talking about it, but it should be noted that, I know you probably love this guy, but seriously, you can love a guy, but don't like kiss, or unless if you're brothers, or unless if you're haven't seen your brother for like, I don't know, when you were born and you were separated, not in the lips, maybe like a hug and, kiss somewhere else beside the lips. But, to be honest with you, I've actually hugged a guy before. And because he was my best friend, and because he's very socializable. And yes, I had girlfriends before, and that's why I should say, I have good charisma, just like the game called Fallout. And I said, what is charisma? And do you gain charisma And my mom's like, well, apparently it's from Fallout 4 or something like Fallout 3. And she's like, well, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it's just the weirdest things. I was not taught these basic things. But what the cool thing is if what I've learned is species on Fur Affinity. And what the cool thing about the iPad is you can actually hold down or something like that and look it up, and I can actually find what creature it is or what does it say. Apparently, it's just supposed to say porcupine, but for some reason my brain was like, what is creature is that? And it was, I'm like, oh, a porcupine. I know what that is. Or a porcupine. Porcupine. We don't have any porcupines, do we? But we do have, it's rare, but we do have armadillos. And I do had videos on YouTube of evidence of that. Yeah, it's crazy. And they're all ran over. I've seen twice. One of them was not on camera, but yeah, armadillos in Belleville, Illinois. What? How could that happen? Actually, I'm in Swansea right now. I'm actually not in Belleville. But I'll soon be back. I'll be back if you're around here. See, my other subscribers are actually around here because I actually was starting to talk to people around my high school. And I basically was gathering up. That's why I had so many subscribers. And, you know, that's how it worked. And I think you should not change your gender unless there's no unlesses. I'm not a doctor or a psychiatrist, but if you really want to change your gender, then go ahead. But don't talk about other people about it on the internet. Just if you really want to, if you have somebody that you love, don't go like saying, "Oh, pride. Oh, we're just doing inappropriate thing." Don't do that. If you're gay, just don't tell anybody. Just do your thing in your home or away with everybody else. You can do your marriage thing or whatever you do. Just don't tell anybody besides your buddies and not on the internet. Don't be typing on Twitter or something like that. Oh, I have this. Yeah, don't do that. That just, it's annoying. You can do your things because of America, but heck, even Russia, there actually is illegal to be gay and lesbian. Yeah, that would be a good place to live in. But to be honest with you, you want to watch out because every single Russian are armed. Yeah. And they just like freaking shootouts. But yeah, I'm not Russian. But of course, I am part Polish. Seems like a lot of people around here are Polish. But I am American. And the rest of my family is American. But yeah, it doesn't mean that I'm Catholic, that I'm Polish. I'm an atheist. In fact, I actually seen a lot of YouTubers that are atheists on the internet. You know, a lot of atheists don't like to be around because when they do say they're an atheist, they will get killed or shot or tortured. There's a movie called The Most Hated Woman on Earth or something like that. It's just sad. And you have to be very careful. And even though America has freedom of religion, it's just like, it's terrible. Back in the day, that's why we moved to this country, because it was crazy out there. Having religion every single day and you didn't like that religion, you're like, oh, finally, I'm out of that place. You know, freedom of religion started and it made everybody happy. So that's why there's such thing as you can't talk about biblical things unless if it's something about research. Now, however, my mom used to be Catholic or Christian. I think it was Catholic. But she actually became an atheist once her dad died because she thought that God would not let her dad died, but he died from a failed bone marrow transplant, and he had cancer. So my mom researched on the internet back in 1999, and they said, if you have any problems, you should become an atheist, blah, blah, blah. And then I became an atheist. However, my father says that he has no religion, but to be honest with you, my mom says he's the Seven Seals or whatever. Apparently, he might be even part Waco, Texas. Now, that's a bit creepy right there. You know, that, I don't know what date it was, 90s or 80s, that raid in Waco, Texas. It's a really good documentary. There's even a movie about it with that good guy in there. But yeah, with the guy with the thick glasses, and he had this cult. It's crazy, and it's just I mean, I think the good news was you could leave anytime you want to. It wasn't as bad or something, but one time, at least some people got out freely, but it's just powerful. Religion is sometimes powerful, and it is, it's just, it's kind of a bit crazy with these people that do. You should stay away from anybody that says, that you should follow me. Go away, go back to your home, lock your doors. And if they start trying to threaten you, you should call the police. First, non-emergency. And if they start trying to kill you, then yes, 911. Unless if you're Britain or something, you tie-dye your number, which probably that's why they have every single car that's the number, because unless if you forget, I never forget. That's how I saved my mom from her seizures. Twice I called 911 and they were for real. I've not called them. I only call them when it is 100% true emergency. If there's a major bleeding, because my mom was in shock when she was bleeding that much back in 2017, or if there's a seizure, because I was trained when there's someone that has a seizure, you call no matter what the consequences are. 911 immediately, and I know how to train, how to do procedures. If you don't like what I say in the past, don't worry about it. Some of these things, it's just my opinion. All this stuff is just my opinion. If you're saying, oh, that's racist, oh, that's inappropriate. No, it's my opinion, and it could be yours or mine. I'm just trying to get my word out because, this is just talk, everything, because there's no one out there to talk about, and I'm just going to talk about random things because there's no one to talk to. So that's why, because, I do miss going back to school, working, and getting money. But every time this crisis goes around, Donald Trump he raised up the minimum wage. Things are going great until something happened. I'm not going to talk about it because we all know what's going on. And then this old raggedy man that's almost 70 years old that's running this country, and every time I see his face, I just don't even want to look at him. I just pretend that we don't have a president anymore. I just say, what's the president? I'm like, what's a president? Be like that. Just say that. Just say we don't have a president and we just aren't running without a president and just run by the government. Because technically, a president is not a leader. They actually can be overrun. So why would you even have a president? All they do is just do priorities. I mean, I've been into, it's just, you have to know about politics. And I think they should have taught you a bit more common sense of what you should vote. Because you're the ones that probably voted for this old asshole. If you love him that much, then how about you go over there and do something about that? And yes, I don't like you, old man, and I don't like you. And why did you even be here in the first place? If you can't even run a country, then just step off. You could just step off anytime you want to, old man. Please, if you're a book writer or something like that, and okay, if old man was a book writer, I wouldn't care. If it was like Dr. Seuss or something like that, make a children's book or something, I wouldn't care. But if he's the goddamn president, I probably would care and be like, what the hell are you doing here? You should go to a nursing home. He stumbled his words, and it's kind of hilarious. I mean, he doesn't know what to say. He basically is a puppet. Literally. He's literally a puppet. And I love to go into politics because I think, if you're with me, then I'm so happy that you chose Trump, because don't pay attention to those stupid people out there. They want to think that Trump did bad things. He did good things. He made North and South Korea be friends. Come on, think about the past. You people don't know anything. Think outside the box. In fact, think about yourself and complex thinking. And think about resources. But if you vote with that Democrat, then, you should be ashamed, but you know what? You should force to love him if you voted for him. You should just pretend that you love him and don't come back, because you did a bad choice. You thought he was going to save the country. The country was already being saved, and there was already a cure. But apparently you were just impatient, crying like a little baby. And I thought I'd be like, I just hope Trump wins. And then the last minute, I'm like, no. Hillary almost got into our country, we would have been a messed up place. Now, old man, now we're really in dead meat. Cutting off oil lines, making think that the coal mines are stupid people. My mom used to be a coal miner, and she knows that the coal mining industry, he has no idea what a coal mine is and what it actually does. There literally is a different country in a coal mine, because the socialization there are different. Ask my mom, and she will give you things, because my mom knows about guys. I know that's about weird, but she knows guys. That's why she taught me a lot of stuff about guys and how to nudge myself into females. And I feel like I am being burned in the eye. Maybe it's just the bright sun. Oh yeah, my mom will be here in 7 o'clock, but you know how she is. I bet the audio is a bit better now. I'm so happy. Ooh, it's so dark. Well, I hope I don't get in trouble. I probably do, but I think, this was just, I wanted to talk, and I gotta take a nap. I gotta shut this off. I'll see you guys in a lovable live stream, and hopefully I get my account back next. And get a haircut. Gotta shut down this computer. Bye-bye.